Welcome everybody! How is everybody doing? Welcome to today's card reading. If this is your first time with me, my name is Jacqui Mancuso. Today we're here to pull some tarot and oracle cards for guidance around whatever you are looking for guidance around. Let me know what's going on in your lives. Let me know why you came here for this reading, and we'll see how that might impact our reading today. So why are you here? What are you looking for guidance around? So the way that today's reading will work is that I am going to shuffle the tarot deck that's in my hand until one card comes out. This is the Light Seer's tarot deck. Love this tarot deck. So I'm going to shuffle until one card comes out, and that card will be the flavor for our oracle reading. So I like to ask the tarot deck first, what does our higher self want us to hear right now? So the tarot card will give us whatever our higher self wants us to hear right now, and then I'll choose an oracle deck that corresponds with that message, and we'll take this a little bit deeper. All right, so feel free to send your energy into the deck that's in my hand. We're asking what our higher self would like us to hear right now. So here we would just like one card to guide our oracle reading. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So the card that came out for us today from the Light Seer's tarot deck is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen in the tarot represents water. Pentacles represent earth. Pentacles in this case, they can be related to your finances, your material matters, but one of my clients actually told me that she reads Pentacles as what you value. So Queen of Pentacles, water of earth, to me, this is nurturing what you value. The Queen of Pentacles represents someone who is self-made, someone who has risen to the upper ranks, someone who has put in the dedication, the love, and the nurturing into the things that they value. And now they're in this place where they're able to look around and say, ooh, this is your problem? Well, I have this practical solution right here. Let me give it to you. So our higher self wants to tell us something about this part of ourself. And with all the energy that we got going on here today, how do I want to phrase this question? What is the Queen of Pentacles coming to tell us and our higher self? What do we already have? What do we already have that wants to be utilized to help you reach your goal? So what do we already have that wants to be utilized to help us reach our current goal? And my eyes cannot go away from this deck. Today, we are going to use the Sacred Forest Oracle. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles here is sitting in the Sacred Forest. You guys see that? So feel free to send your energy into the Oracle deck that is in my hand, asking the universe, what do we already have? Maybe what's in our blind spot that we haven't thought that could be used as a tool to help us reach our current goal. And this reading can be amplified if you keep in the back of your mind whatever it is that you're striving for right now. What is a main goal that you're searching for? It doesn't have to be a physical thing. It can be a feeling. I am searching for freedom. I am working towards the goal of feeling satisfied and fulfilled day in and day out. So as I shuffle these cards, I'm going to wait for 3 to fall out for us, which they already have. Card number 1 today is card number 47. This is the Wild Rose Fairy, and she brings love. These cards start with a little poem. I love this. The scent of the wild rose is heady. The perfumed fragrance swirls around you and flows directly into your heart. With each inhalation, your heart opens even wider and deeper. The soft pink color of the petals contrasts with the dark, shiny leaves. Fluttering among the blossoms is a kaleidoscope of butterflies. Magic is in the air. Love is all around you. Open your heart to receive. All of life's experiences are a splendid part of a spiritual evolution toward the realization that we are all love. In matters of romance, there is healing right now. You are a sacred vessel for love to flow through you, to others, and to the universe. Healing has occurred. Healing is occurring. Healing will occur. Your angels, guides, spirit guardians, and allies adore and cherish you. If only you could see yourself the way those in spirit see you, you would know how profoundly and deeply loved, cherished, and adored you are. Be open to allowing the Creator to solve your challenges in wondrous ways. Trust that everything is unfolding graciously and perfectly in your life. The opposite of fear is love. Allow fear to dissolve as love expands. The spirit of the wild rose says, "You are more cherished than you could possibly know. Open your heart to receive. Love is on its way. You are an eternal vessel for love to flow through. You are enough just as you are." So what do we already have that wants to be utilized to help us reach our current goal? Love and support from the universe. I want you to be honest with yourself, be frank with yourself, and think about this goal that you're striving for, and ask yourself, like, how much control you honestly think you have or you have to have in order to get to the place where you're trying to go. Honestly, how much effort are you convincing yourself that you have to put into the situation in order to reach your goal? Because the honest answer is probably like 99% less than that. And the skill that you have, the ability that you have, whatever you already have, is the ability to receive love, open to receive. This is something that I notice within myself all the time. I feel like I have to effort my way into doing things. Well, I want this hard thing, so I must have to work my ass off. Oh, this person wants to help me. That means I must repay them tit for tat for everything that they do for me. I have to repay it back with an action. It's BS. It's poppycock. You are able to just open and receive. Sometimes things just want to show up for you because you are loved the way you are, just because you are you. Just you being you can be helpful to other people. So when they want to give back to you, they want to help you achieve your goal, by God, that's a skill that you have, is opening to receive. For me, it's still a little uncomfortable. At least sometimes. There are some places where I am like, okay, yes, I am giving here, so therefore, yes, I can receive. I should receive from this avenue, right? Because I'm coming here and I'm giving my energy. My living situation right now is a little different, right? I escaped my marriage. I ran away. I kind of like ran to Matt's house, to be honest. Let's be honest. I was in a vulnerable place, and I was like, well, I can't live where I'm living, so let me just stay here, whatever. And he has been very gracious with things, monetary things, and the whole time I'm like, I have to be providing half. Like, that's how I'm programmed. Like, it's 50-50. If I'm here, I have to contribute. And that was part of what came up after we got back from our trip, is I like got overwhelmed with like, oh shit, I have to work so much now to match this energy. And that was like a big overwhelm for me. And then we had a night where he just kind of had to tell me all the ways that I'm helping him just by being here. And it would like, the thickest skull of mine, it was like trying to absorb all these things. Like, oh, conversation with a human is nice? That's all I have to do? You just want me to talk and you're enjoying yourself? That's interesting, you know? That's what I'm going through right now. So I'm trying to communicate that with you guys, but I'm also in the middle of learning that I am enough just by being. So There you go. Learn with me. Every exchange, one person is in their masculine and one person is in their feminine. Every exchange, no matter what happens. So if you are always in your masculine, if you are always penetrating your energy into the world, if you are always giving, when are you allowing yourself to receive? There has to be a balance. Let's get back to the cards. Card number 2, we're asking, what do we already have that wants to be utilized to help us reach our current goal? Card number 2 is card number 11. The dragon reminds us of our power. The poem for this card: you've fallen asleep on the forest floor. The night was cold as you snuggled into some leaves, yet you felt warm and comfortable as you slept. In the early morning, you stretch and open your eyes to find a dragon has lovingly wrapped himself around you in the night. He opens his large eyes and looks at you with kindness and compassion, and you know that all is well. This card suggests it's time to step into your power and take charge of your life. Look to see if there is someone in your life who is trying to run the show. Speak your truth and take back authority of your own life. You are ready to stand in your strength. If you've lost or given away your authority to someone or something else, it's now time to reclaim it. If you're holding on to limiting beliefs, or if you're afraid of being shunned, judged, or ostracized, it's time to let go of those limitations. Release any fear of misusing your gifts. True strength doesn't dominate or manipulate. It's a gift from the Creator that dwells within you. You have the spiritual power that's born of sacred love, wisdom, and grace. This ability can heal others and bring light into the darkness. You are a radiant, glorious being. Dragon Spirit at your side is a mighty ally. He empowers you with healing and restorative abilities. He helps you overcome any obstacle, and he protects you in all areas of your life. The Spirit of Dragon says, within you dwells the remarkable power to manifest your dreams, gain great riches, and activate ancient wisdom. Take back your power and express your strength with grace. So what do we already have that wants to be utilized? Our own personal power. Our own personal power. How do you know if you're using your own personal power? Is there someone or something in your life that you feel like you have to get permission from before you can move forward towards your goal? Is there someone or something in your life that you feel like is a force working against you when it comes to reaching this goal? Does this person or situation have to have as much power over you as you are letting it? Or are you allowing yourself to give your power to another because you don't think that you are powerful? Does that make sense? There was something else coming up as I was reading that. Let me wait for it to come back. Ooh, right. We are all immensely, immensely powerful. We come here with so much personal power. That's why we have free will, because it allows us to utilize our personal power the way that we want to utilize it. And so many of us are like afraid of our personal power, so we give it to others. And we say, okay, you can tell me what to do. Okay, you can set the rules for me. Okay, you can set the structure because you're going to keep me safe. So we give our power away because we think that other people know better. We think that other systems, structures know better. They have our best interest in mind. Where's your power? Where's your power? Because it is all within you. So are you looking for it? Are you utilizing it? Are you aware of how powerful you are? Are you aware of how powerful your word is? Your intention? If you haven't practiced like affirmations, manifesting with your word, if you haven't practiced that kind of stuff, I can see how easy it is to brush off, oh, this crazy Jacqui lady is saying that I can just speak what I want and it's going to show up. But I've been using it for years, and guys, it works. It creepily works. Let me go back to that example that I was just sharing about being here, and a lot of my needs are being taken care of just because I am. Over a year ago, I had my manifestation journal. I would wake up every morning and I would write what I'm grateful for on one side, and I would write what I wanted on the other side, like a prayer list, like a wish list. Almost everything so far that I wrote on my wish list has shown up in different ways. So what I'm going to say about this power card is that you always get what you want. It's just the time and the form are most likely going to be different than what you can imagine. So I was manifesting all of these ways that I wanted to relate with my husband. I was manifesting all of these connections that I wanted to make, all of these vulnerable feelings that I wanted to share with my husband. And then all of that manifested into another person, which blindsided. Okay, what? That's not what I was expecting. Also, over a year ago, I was manifesting, I would love if my monthly expenses were cut in half or more. If I was, reducing my monthly expenses by half or more. And then when me and Matt were having that conversation about like, I'm just squatting here and I don't owe rent. Oh my God, my monthly expenses were cut in half or more. Like, what the hell? Your words are so powerful. This is where it comes to releasing the outcome, detaching from the outcome. Just tell the universe what you want and say, cool, I trust that it's coming, because you never know how it's going to show up. And if you are not in a place yet where you feel that you are truly powerful, this is where spirit guides can come in and assist you. This is where power animals, spirit animals can come in and assist you. You can lean on the support of a guide, because sometimes our ego brain needs to think that there's something more powerful than me that's helping me. The secret is that it's all you. It's all you. It's all just different parts of you in different energetic forms. But if you need that to lean on, like this card talked about how the dragon came and kept the girl warm while she was sleeping in the cold forest. If you need a guide that's here on your shoulder to give yourself some confidence, go for it. But it is all you. All of your power is coming from you. Wow. Okay. Card number 3. What do we already have that wants to be utilized in order to help us reach our current goal? We already have love. We already have power. Card number 3 is card number 14 from the Earth Spirit, and the message is stability. I would like to remind everybody that we are going off of the Queen of Pentacles, which is a very earthly, stable card as well. The Queen of Pentacles is the card that gave us that question. So we already have stability. Here's the poem. In the lazy quietude of a warm summer afternoon, you recline on the soft moss on the forest floor and listen to the heartbeat of the earth. Her rhythmic cadence surges up from the ground beneath you. With each beat, you remember who you are and what is truly important in life. The strengthening, grounding energy of the earth is filling every part of you. It's time to take measure of your life and put your roots down. Assess who you are and where you are. Make plans for the future, but don't act on those plans until you feel secure in stepping forward. This is the time of preparation and going deeper. This card can also indicate that you aren't grounded and you need to create more stability in your life. Think things through before you take action. Take time to plan your future carefully. Don't rush into anything. Strength is growing within you. Security and protection surround you. You are safe. If you're thinking of making secure financial investments and receive this card, it's telling you that this is a good time to do so. It's not a time to take risks. The Earth Spirit provides the trees, plants, flowers, rivers, streams, oceans, mountains, and valleys, and supports us all with her beauty. She's stable and strong in her devotion to us. You are supported and loved, even if you're not always sure of it. The seeds you plant now will bring abundance in the future, but only if you take the time to nurture those new beginnings. The Spirit of the Earth says, be present in the moment. Slow down and let go of the busyness and frantic pace of life. Explore your roots, honor your past, go deep, reflect on your life. So what do we already have that wants to be utilized to help us reach our current goal? Is our stability. We have stability. There is no rush. There's no need to frantically grasp for whatever distraction you're trying to pull yourself towards to escape an uncomfortable feeling. That's what I'm getting from this card. There is so much time to get clear on exactly what you want. I feel like this card is letting us know that you don't need to make those rash decisions. You don't need to say, oh my gosh, this was an intuitive hit. I gotta go for this right now because if I don't take this, then it's gonna be gone. That's what I'm feeling from this card. If you have that feeling of like, oh my God, I better act now because if I don't, I'm gonna lose the opportunity. It's never gonna come back. Sit on it, rest on it. This Earth Spirit card was also making me reflect on asking yourself how sure you are that you actually want what you're striving for. And even my own ego hates that question. It came out of my mouth and I was like, Jacqui, what are you talking about? How sure are you that you actually want what you want? Or do you think that what you're reaching for is just going to rescue you from what you're running from? There's no harm in taking time to plan out what it is that you truly desire, because you're not going to run out of time. The more clear you are on what it is that you want, the easier it is going to manifest for you in this lifetime. If you guys have been enjoying today's reading, if you'd like to offer an exchange of energy in the form of a donation, they are always appreciated. Thank you guys all so much for your support. I really, really, really appreciate it. So let's recap this reading a little bit, because I thought this one was pretty spicy. So first, the Queen of Pentacles came out. This is the self-made person. She has worked her way to the top ranks by nurturing her own creations. She's done it herself. So I felt like this Queen of Pentacles was coming today to say, you've already created some stuff. You already have some tools in your tool belt that you might have forgot about. So we asked, what do we already have that wants to be utilized to help us reach our current goal? The Wild Rose Fairy let us know that we have love as a resource. We have the ability to open to receive. That is a resource. It's not always our physical masculine duty to work and effort to create the thing. Sometimes you just got to sit back and receive. Card number 2, the Dragon, let us know that we are uber powerful. Whatever it is that you want to create, speak it, write it, intend it. Tell the universe that this is what you want, and then maybe lean back on that love card and sit back and receive it. Card number 3, the Earth Spirit, brought us stability. This gave me that out breath, that sigh of like, okay, there is no rush. What I want is coming. Let me take this time to redefine if it is actually what I truly want, because maybe I'm reaching for something that's out of alignment, and that's why it's not happening. So maybe let me rethink this, because there is no rush. I have stability. I am safe. I do have support. Let me get clear. And once you get clear, it shows up. Can't tell you when, can't tell you how, but it does show up. Okay, cool. I didn't want to say this earlier because I didn't know if I wanted to use it, but when the Queen of Pentacles came out face up, we had another card face down, and I sat with it. I left it out on my desk to see if I wanted to do anything with it, and it just makes sense after this whole reading. My gosh. So the other card that fell out was the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about staying the course. Seven of Pentacles is saying, like, you've planted the seed, okay? You've intended with your words what it is that you want. You've told the universe what it is that you want. Lean into your stability to know that it's in process. It is happening. You might not be seeing the fruits of your labor yet. That's going to come at the Nine of Pentacles. You might not be seeing the fruits of your labor yet, but the more you lean into love, the more you receive, the more you'll be able to just get that trust, that feel that, okay, I am progressing down this road. I might not have it yet, but I'm a lot farther than I was when I planted that seed. Look at all those roots that are down there. I think that that gives us a little more of a calming influence for this whole reading. So that was pretty fun. Thank you so much for being here. Sending love to all. Namaste. Take care.